Hi, I'm Nancy Drew. Since you can tell a lot about a person by where he or she lives, I thought I'd introduce myself by showing you my room. As you can see, I keep it pretty neat. Of course, I don't spend that much time in here. I always seem to be off solving mysteries. Anyway, here's my center of operations, my desk. Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective. It's real helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery-solving business. And be sure to check out my scrapbook. I put memorabilia from all my past cases in there. A lot of them were pretty dangerous and at times really scary. Oh, but don't say anything about that to my dad, okay? He worries about me enough as it is. And whatever you do, read what's in the file called Case File. That will tell you all about the mystery I'm about to try to solve. If you think you're ready to dive into that mystery, just click on the plane ticket and you'll be on your way.
Hello, fellow witches and wizards. My name is Phoenix Jenny, and welcome back to Nancy Drew Worst to Best Marathon. Yes, we are now on game number 26 on the list, still in D tier with Danger by Design. For those who are new, welcome. I have made a tier list of all the Nancy Drew games in my own time, and I have made the list private so nobody knows what the order is going to be. That way every stream is a surprise. So yeah, this game is number 26 in my opinion. And I'm having a hard time pinpointing exactly why I'm putting it in D tier. I believe it's in D tier just because I never feel like playing this game. This game isn't very fun to me. I like that it's in Paris. I think that's cool. It's got, one or two good moments, but otherwise it's just kind of, I don't know, lame? I guess it's a good word. I don't know. It's just not as good as the other Nancy Drew games. I the way I feel about this game is kind of sort of how I feel about Phantom of Venice, the last game we played. It's just, I don't know, not that fun. I don't know. It just doesn't quite do it for me. And I go back and forth whether or not this one is better than the last one. But ultimately I picked this one as better, just because it's Paris. And I prefer the French language. I'm studying French. So, yeah, that's why this one is better than Phantom of Venice, in my opinion. But otherwise, they're not really all that different to me. They're just not super fun, not super appealing. I like some of the, I like Heather as a character. That's pretty much it. The French history is okay. I kind of wish that we went into it a bit more. I don't know. But then again, like, we kind of do, and it still doesn't really do it for me. I wish it was more Parisian. I wish we got to see the Eiffel Tower. I wish it felt bigger. I wish we got to see Paris at night. It's really pretty at night. It's called the City of Lights for a reason. And we don't see it at night at all. For good reason, but still, it would have been better if we could. It's got a food puzzle in this game. And food puzzles are the best puzzles in Nancy Drew, in my opinion. But this is probably the lamest food puzzle in any Nancy Drew game ever. There's not really all that much to it. I don't know. It's just not that fun to me, and I rarely ever play it. I think I've played this game maybe 3 or 4 times. And for context, for reference, like, I play Nancy Drew yearly. Like, I go through the games pretty regularly, so most of the games I've played maybe 10 times or more. Yeah, so 4 or 5 times isn't a whole lot. But that being said, I am not going to critique this game as we're playing too much. I am I might say something critical once or twice when we get to certain moments, but overall, I'm gonna enjoy the game, and I'm going to treat it like it's the best game ever, because somebody loves this game, and they have every right to love it, and I'm not here to ruin their fun. I'm here to have a good time. So, get comfortable, get your tea ready, and, let's go. Allons-y. Oh, you're not going to read it, Nancy? Come on. Cover assignment. Traveled to Paris and worked as an assistant to Minette, an up-and-coming American fashion designer whose behavior has lately become alarmingly bizarre and erratic. She's been firing people right and left, throwing temper tantrums, refusing to return phone calls, running dangerously behind schedule, wearing a full-face mask all day, every day, even while working. Real assignment. Discover the reason for Minette's strange behavior and report back to Amy Grunhild, a client of Dad's and Minette's biggest financial backer, who wants to know, 1. Is Minette cracking under the pressure of trying to make her spring collection even more spectacular than her fall collection was? 2. Will she have enough designs done for there to even be a spring collection? I think the B should be italicized, not the even, because I think it should be for there to even be a spring collection. Number 3, is she up to something Miss Grunhild doesn't know about? 4, was investing in Minette a mistake? 5, is it time to pull the financial plug on her? Additional info. Minette has another assistant, an American named Heather, with whom I will be working. Her studio is an old windmill, moulin in French, in a section of Paris called Montmartre. Sacré-Cœur. Sacred Heart. She designs clothes primarily for plus-sized women. I took 2 years of French in school, so I should be able to get by. Dad made me promise not to go anywhere in Paris at night by myself, which is true. I've seen the movie Taken. I know what happens in London at night. Not London, well, London maybe, but Paris at night. So she's right. Don't do that. No matter what, I cannot let Minette find out that I'm there to check up on her. According to Miss Grunhild, she could really lose it then. Yeah, and I was given the exact same warning when I was in Paris as well. Okay, let's go. Allons-y, as I've said. Yes. Oh, I guess you wouldn't know. If you haven't played these games before, you wouldn't know that clicking on the ticket starts the game. Judy, please.
In preparation for our landing, please make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened. Thank you.
Taxi!
I had the audio nice and loud for myself, but then I remembered how this game opens, and so I turned it down real quick.
Hello?
I said don't come near me.
No, Minette, don't!
Stay back, you hear me? Stay back!
Bonjour, vous êtes... are you Nancy?
Yeah?
I'm Heather McKay. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. How was your flight?
Fine. Well, actually, they lost my suitcase, so I don't have any clothes or my cell phone. What's going on in there? Is someone hurt?
That's just Minette throwing one of her tantrums. Don't worry. She'll stop screaming right now. They lost your suitcase? That's terrible. Well, at least you're staying with Jing Jing. She'll have tons of clothes you can borrow.
Why would you leave your cell phone in your luggage, Nancy? Why wouldn't you have it in your carry-on bag? Basic travel knowledge there. Also, I feel like Minette's technique here, with the screaming and the crying and the laughing, I bet you that actually works. I bet you it does. I've never tried it. Maybe I should. Also, What I like to do is I like to fall asleep to YouTube videos. And very often I fall asleep to Argle Thump's playthroughs, his classic walkthroughs. When he gets to this game, that part always wakes me up, without fail. I wake up and I'm like, what is that? And it's Minette, right, of course. And she stopped, look at that.
Does this happen a lot?
Ah, it's
Oh,
Claudia!
you mean Minette? Don't
I
worry,
am
she's
streaming
fine.
early, yeah.
At least she will be after phase 3, which should begin right about now.
Yeah, I have a free evening. I was supposed to I had a hair appointment today, but she had to cancel, so I don't have a hair appointment, and so I'm at home
she
playing
uses
Nancy
this
Drew, as you
process
do.
that some shrink taught her to manage anger and frustration. First, she vents her rage for 10 seconds, then 6 seconds of sobs and tears, and finally, at least 4 seconds of robust laughter, all of which restores her positive flux.
Huh?
It's all very weird, but it works, and believe me, without it, she would be impossible to work for. With it, she's a mere nightmare to work for. Anyway, ready to get started?
That depends.
That depends
On what?
on how closely I'm going to have to be
Yeah,
working
it
with
is nice.
Minette.
Thanks, Claudia.
Kidding.
That desk over there will be your workstation. I made a list of all the things that need to get done and put them on your computer. That's a Metro Pass. It'll let you ride the subway all over the city for free. Go ahead and take it.
That doesn't exist.
Answering the phone is your job. If you have any questions, just ask. Ask me, that is. Do not bother Minette. She's behind on her spring collection and is in danger of falling way behind on her couture projects.
I bet you can have a prepaid card where you pay in advance for all the trips you're going to need so you can swipe the card, but I doubt it's free.
Couture projects?
High fashion dresses and accessories that people have commissioned Minette to create. Needless to say, those people are très riche. In fact, she's designing the dress the First Lady will wear to the World Summit in November. Pretty cool, huh?
Heather,
Yes?
I hear voices. Who are you talking to out there?
Nancy Drew, you know, from the States?
Well, she's no good to me out there. Send her in.
Yes, Minette. As soon as you feel up to it, she's right through that door.
How come Minette has fallen so far behind in her work?
She's been under a lot of stress lately.
I'll let you get back to work.
Okay.
I know what that's like. Okay. So this is Minette's studio.
Leave that alone, okay?
Okay. And there's the poor plant that's been massacred. We have plant murder. And that's her phone. And a drawer.
These doodles sure look familiar.
And look who's been around. It's like Sinclair's tie all over again, yeah. Like Taylor Sinclair's tie from Scarlet Hand. Crouching Hugo, hidden Minette. Oh, pauvre Tito. Zotelo, ouais, Carole. Au revoir, Carole. Bon voyage. Carol Rude, computer. Okay, good. Dead flowers for Minette. And the dodo box. And this is a code for something. I forget how you do it, and it's not important anyway. And this, I believe, is how you get to where you need to go in the catacombs underwater, which is kind of helpful. And this is instructions about how to fix the plotter, sort of. It's not really. None of this matters. At least I don't think any of it matters. And you just got to make one of these shapes, and it's incidentally the first one. I don't get that puzzle at all. Dumb puzzle. They could have just cut that out.
Sunny was here.
Yeah.
Sunny June. That's why those doodles look familiar. Sunny June did them. He must have been Minette's last assistant. Wow, that guy gets around.
We've got a to-do list and our mail. I
Pick up envelope from J.J. Ling. Pick up fabric photos from Dieter von
shoot, I
Westerkamp.
forgot to
Deliver
start my
photos to
notes.
Jean-Michel Traquenard. Fix plotter.
Oh, jeez.
Do whatever Minette tells you to do and do it fast.
I find the inconsistency at which Nancy understands French to be kind of annoying in this game. You can see that she has trouble pronouncing some words, and she's gonna not know what certain words are. She's gonna need a dictionary, and she's gonna make her best guess for some words. But then you're gonna figure out by the end that Nancy's actually fluent. It makes no sense. Anyway, let me get my notes ready. I forgot to do that. Nancy Drew. Traquenard. Yeah. Danger by design. I'm gonna write down my own to-do list. What? That's what I want. Okay. Explore thoroughly. That's number 1. Second thing. We'll get the envelope from her when we meet her. Fabric photos. Deliver the photos. Fix the plotter. Do I need to write down any of these? Because I'll probably do them when I get to them, rather than needing to remember to go back to them. Pick up envelope. I'll just get it when I go meet her. And then Dieter. Am I gonna do it? I'll probably just do it when I get there. And then once I have them, I'll write it down then. Fix the plotter. We'll do that like right after this. And then, yeah, I don't need to write down any of that. Mail. And we've got office supplies, earplugs, fabric. Minette didn't like the fabric, had to send it back. Oh, Emily Griffin decided to email Minette telling her that she likes her clothes. Emily Griffin from Ghost Oxman Lake. Elmo's Pizza are very upset because she mistreats the delivery people. L'Interrogateur, that's a magazine, a gossip magazine, wants to know the scoop on Minette. Is trying to get Heather to tell her. And then security. Oh, and this is about security for the First Lady who's coming to try on the dress that Minette is making for her. And Jane's game portal. Jane from Blackmore Manor. So you can put this in early and start playing the game early. The problem is you can't win. I have tried. You can't. The game will not let you win early. It just won't happen. So it's really, I mean, it's kind of an Easter egg to do it early. You know, I'll show you, I guess. It's not a hard Easter egg to get. You just put in the password and whatnot. Early. Carol.
Do you think Brady Armstrong is cute?
Yes!
But if you play it, you won't win at all. It's impossible to win. The game purposely makes it too hard, which is kind of stupid, but whatever. And here's
What's
the plotter.
this?
That's the plotter. It's broken. Fixing it is one of your jobs.
I have no idea what a plotter is. Don't ask me. Again, don't ask me how you know how to fix it. It's not clear whatsoever.
There.
Whew, tough work.
Get the phone, please.
Oh, shoot. Phone.
Nancy, get...
Yeah, I
Bonjour,
got it.
Minette's House of Design.
Bonjour. My name is Lynn Manrique. I'm with the Modern History Department at UC Kearns in the States, and I'm following up on the letter I sent to Minette about 2 weeks ago concerning Noisette Tornade.
One moment, please. Heather, someone named Lynn from UC Kearns is following up on a letter about Noisette Tornade.
Tell her we're sorry, but Minette is extremely busy and won't be able to get back to her for at least 6 weeks.
I'm sorry, but
I heard. Well, 6 weeks it is then. Thank you anyway.
Alrighty. You can get fired if you don't answer the phone fast enough. And we've got this bit.
wonder what's under here.
That's a project I'm working on. Well, supposed to be working on.
I actually like this puzzle when we get to it. That's actually a good one. We've got magazine about Hugo Butterly, who is another fashion designer that makes similar clothes to the ones Minette makes, and so they're rivals, and neither of them are very nice to each other or to anyone. Alright, are we ready to meet Ninette?
Well, there you are. I was just about to call Amy Grunhild and tell her that this internship thing she'd arranged for you was off. It's bad enough Amy foisting you on me like this. The day I become financially independent and can tell people like her to buzz off will be the happiest day of my life.
Amen, sister.
Well, you're here, we've met, so get to work. Heather did give you a list of chores, right?
Could I ask you a couple of questions first?
No. One more thing. See that form over there? The one I've just started to drape? Don't touch it. Don't even go near it. That's the dress I'm designing for the First Lady. Now go. Actually, make me a pot of my special tea first. It was custom blended by my tea therapist, so make sure you follow the directions. When you're done, pour me a cup and leave it on the table. A nice big boost of herbal energy never fails to get my brain cells firing.
Utterly rude. I have my own tea. I think it's special.
Interesting material.
You're not touching that, are you?
I was just looking. What kind of material is this?
It's a brand new blend. Doesn't even have a name yet. Don't you have work to do?
Just curious.
And we have this stuff that'll become important very soon. That's the tea station.
Let's see. To make Minette her tea, the first thing I should do is read these instructions. Then I should put whichever herbs the instructions say I need into this pot of boiling water. Then when I'm done, I should click on the teapot so I can pour the tea into a cup. If I make a mistake and need to throw out an herb that I chose, or the tea itself, all I have to do is click on the sink. Okay, I think I'm ready.
Cool.
I'll work on this later.
Yeah, we'll get back to that. I just want to finish looking around the room first. I want to look at the windmill. This. Oh, you can't yet. Ah, I see. Nancy doesn't know it's relevant yet. And this is about Minette and her dress form.
Minette named her favorite dress form Carol. Okay.
It's not that weird. And then we've got this picture here that's been cropped that we're gonna need later. Because...
What happened to your wall?
You're not really talking to me while I'm trying to work, are you?
Sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna need to know what those dials say. And there's Carol. Carol. Okay. Alright, now we'll do tea. Okay. Le thé docteur, the tea doctor. Gilbert Tripoli. After a painstaking analysis of her body type, age, mood swings, eating habits, and lifestyle, I have formulated the following blend for Minette and for Minette only. Please note the consequences of anyone but Minette drinking this tea could be catastrophic. If the tea is blended correctly, it will have a pleasant taste and an instant soothing effect. If made incorrectly, it will taste foul and have a negative effect on mood. Therefore, the guidelines below must be strictly adhered to. Okay, so these are the different herbs we have.
If Minette has had a temper tantrum in the last 14 days, and if she declares that blue is her favorite color on the day... Excuse me, Minette, but what's your favorite color?
Red.
Uh-huh. Okay. If Minette has had a temper tantrum in the last 14 days, which she has, we walked in on it, and if she declares that blue is her favorite color on the day the tea is to be consumed, add all herbs that produces red blooms. So we don't do that, because she said red, not blue. So this rule, irrelevant. If Minette is relaxed, i.e. is not trying to meet a deadline, add Beowulf and yellow buttons. She is trying to meet a deadline, so that one is also irrelevant. I actually like this puzzle, by the way. I think some people find it a little difficult. I actually think it's fun. Interesting. It's a good one. If Minette is right-handed on the day the tea is to be consumed, add herbs that are in the Gaviform family. I do believe she is using her right hand. Okay, so we need to find herbs that are in the Gaviform family.
When asked to pick a number between 1 and 10, if Minette chooses an odd number on the day the tea is to be consumed... Minette, could you please pick a number between 1 and 10?
10.
Okay, so Gaviform family. So we gotta look under the herbs and see what family they are, and we gotta add all the plants from the Gaviform family. Okay, so Calicula. Sounds like Barracuda. Fenillery. Hogbone. I'm writing them down. Oh, and yellow buttons. That one's cute. Yellow buttons. I hope you find your button, Snape. Okay. Alright. If Minette is wearing a dress, include all herbs from the Answer family. She's not wearing a dress. She's wearing pants. When asked to pick a number between 1 and 10, she picked 10. If Minette chooses an odd number, she did not choose an odd number, so that one is irrelevant. On those days when Minette is stressed out, i.e. meeting a deadline, and feels drawn to odd numbers and to the color blue, add all herbs from that family. Caligula? Yeah. So this one is irrelevant. If Minette is not humming, add those herbs with a potency of 7 or greater. She's not humming, so potency of 7 or greater. So not Beowulf. Boojum. Not Freeland. Calicula's already on there. Gibbering. Hogbone is already on there. Macrophila? And then Phrygia? I think. I don't know how you pronounce it. Pipsweet. Okay. That's a nice sound. That boiling water sound. It's very relaxing. Okay. Finally, if Minette says her favorite color is red, which she did, add those herbs which grow in marshy areas. Okay, which herbs grow in marshy areas? Not Beowulf. Ujim's already on there. Okay. Grows in marshy areas. Breland. Calicula and Fennerly are already on there. Gibbering is already on there. Not Gilwort. Both of those are already on there. Orange Slug. No. That one is already on there. Pipsweet is already on there. Tiki Root. No. Vervain. Grows in marshy areas. So write that one down. Barvain. And Yellow Buttons is already on there. Okay, I think that's everything. Alright. Let's put it in the pot. Okay, so we have... Okay, we have Calicula, Fennerly, Hogbone, Yellow Buttons, Ujim, Gibbering, Macrophila, this one? Phyregia, Pipsweet, Breland, and Vervain.
All done. I finished making your tea.
Just leave it there.
Alright, cool. And then we leave.
Yeah.
Nancy, come back here.
The tea is utterly rude. I can already feel my creativity
I think her tea
flowing
needs
again,
peppermint.
building like a wave on the ocean, surging towards some
Just my personal
unseen
opinion.
shore. I have another job for you, a very critical job. See the stuff that I've been studying? That, in essence, is my spring collection.
Uh-huh.
All those objects have certain things in common which speak to and stimulate the artistic sinews of my subconscious, from which
All right.
all the designs I need will eventually burst forth.
Uh-huh.
They're all totally rude, but they're not enough. I need more, Nancy. You need to take the number 7 metro to Pont Neuf, go to the flea market in Square de Vergalant Park, and buy me 4 more things with qualities identical to the ones each of these possesses. Use this bag. Put everything in there as soon as you buy it. I don't want anyone seeing what you bring me. It could give away my whole collection. Here's some money.
Oh, thanks. Your kids are being super cute? No. Oh, your son turned 5 yesterday. Oh. Well, happy birthday, Claudia's son.
But I'm not sure what you want.
Stuff. I want stuff. New stuff that's just like this old stuff, only different. Now just take a good look at my stuff, then go. Go!
Okay. So the stuff that she wants to buy stuff that has the same color and same shape. So she wants stuff that's round and orange, green, red, or blue. Dark blue. That's all that is. We'll get there when we get there. Oh.
There's
Hurry,
something on
Nancy,
the
open the
floor
door.
here. Looks like someone slipped it under the door.
No, of course, the envelope is way more important.
It's for Minette.
Go ahead and open it.
Make the most of what little time you have left. Soon it will all be over.
Oh no, not another one.
Manette's gotten other letters like this?
Letters, phone calls. They started sometime in April, then they stopped, then they started up again in July. And last month, someone sent Manette dead flowers every day for a week. She locks the letters up in her dodo box over there in order to neutralize them.
Should I give this letter to Manette?
Just put it in the dodo box.
How do you open this thing?
You don't. There's a lock on it, but Manette is convinced that if she opens it, all the wickedness in there will escape and wreak havoc. In fact, don't say anything to her about that letter. It'll just upset her, and if she falls any further behind, she'll have to cancel her show next month. And if that happens, she may as well cancel her career.
Has this windmill or moulin always been a fashion design studio?
No. In fact, until a year or two ago, this little old lady lived here. When she passed away, this place went on the market and Manette snapped it up.
Do you think she left
See,
a
Manette
treasure
has
behind
this
for us
thing
to
about
find?
curves. She claimed
Locked
working
behind
in a
puzzles?
quasi-round environment like this would make her more productive.
It makes her seem very eccentric.
Seem eccentric? The woman wears a mask. She is eccentric. And
Alright.
fashion editors eat it up. In fact, if there's one thing I've learned from Manette, it's that how a designer behaves is likely to get her just as much attention in the fashion world as what she designs.
Why does Manette wear that mask?
All I know is that back in March, on the last day of her big fall show, she showed up wearing that mask, and she hasn't taken it off since.
And she's never bothered to explain why?
Sometimes she refuses to say. Other times she says it's because some mysterious man in black threw acid on her. I think it's because she just likes to get people's tongues wagging.
Who is Dieter von Schwesterkrank?
He's this awesome fashion photographer. But listen, as it turns out, I have to run an errand in that area, so I'll pick up those fabric photos.
Oh no, that's okay. I'll do it. Finding his studio will help me get more familiar with Paris. In fact, why don't I run your errand too?
No, that's all right. It can wait. Getting those prints to Jean-Mi is much more important.
Why am I delivering photos to somebody in a cafe?
Jean-Michel Trequenard is the fashion editor for Glam Glam magazine. All he really is a glorified gossip columnist, so it pays to be nice to him. Which, as you'll find out, ain't easy. His office is the Café Kiki on the Rue des Mauvais Garçons in the Marais. Look for the
Mauvais
bald guy at the
garçon.
corner table. He'll have a cell phone in one hand and a fork in the other.
The Street of the Bad Boys? Is that what that is? Mauvais Garçon?
What's with all the red paint that's splattered on the wall in Manette's studio?
I came in one morning last month, and there it was. Manette must have had a bad night.
And she just happened to have a can of paint in her office?
Probably using it for inspiration.
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
That's fair.
I'll let you get back to work.
Have fun!
I think Heather is super cute. Look at this girl. She's got these cute white high-heeled boots. She's got a pink and brown thing going, and you'll notice her nails are pink as well. Wear them up close. I feel like she's me in this game. Super cute, mistreated by the boss, in love with someone that will never love her back. She's basically living my life. What are we doing? We're leaving. Should we save it first? Sure, why not? Mauvais Garçons. Alright, look at all these places we can go. This is the place where we are. Where should we go first? Let's do... What I usually do is I start from the top and I go left to right. But I don't know if I should do Pont Neuf first or Hotel de Ville first. Me too, she's so cute. She's so cute. I know that you can get her fired in this game if you tell Minette about something that she does later in the game. I'd never do that, ever. I can't do that to her. Let's... Do you think these are about the same level? Let's go to Pont Neuf first. 9 point. Get in, loser. We're going shopping. That's cute.
To the memory of the French fighters.
Good job, Nancy. Okay, so I have been to Paris before, and they are known for having street vendors. The thing is, the street vendors are not usually this polite. At least not the ones I encountered. They're usually pretty aggressive. And I went to the Eiffel Tower, and the place was crawling with people trying to sell you cheap stuff for way more than it's worth. But the thing is, they're not allowed to do that. So oftentimes, they will be like in a hurry to get the sale done because the police come periodically to chase them away, and it's like a zoo watching the police like chase them away. It's kind of crazy. It always scared me. Like, I didn't want to haggle ever, so I just made my friend do it. I was like, he's like, I want to haggle so bad. I was like, go ahead, you do it. I'm not doing it. But it's not this neat, in my experience.
Bonjour. Lequel préférez-vous?
Parlez-vous anglais?
If you buy, I speak whatever you like. I see you over there at the monument with the Cross of Lorraine. You are a tourist?
Actually, I have a job here in Paris, but it's only temporary, so I guess I'm kind of a tourist.
Tourists are good. I welcome tourists. I am Malika. I sell fine things from around the world. The others who sell here, they sell things which they pry from the muck of their basements. You see something you like?
Well,
I was just thinking, does Nancy have to file taxes in Paris? In France? For working in France? But then I realized she's probably not actually getting paid. So probably not. Okay, so there's a lot of things you can buy. You can buy everything. That might be an achievement. But I think the only thing on here that we have to buy is the ring.
How much are you selling the green rings for?
They are green magic
rings.
They
Yeah,
cost
sure.
15 euros.
Okay, so generally I go, what do I do? Like, 'cause you don't have to pay full price. And some vendors are more friendly than others, more generous. And I can't remember what she is. I don't remember what I usually go with. She said 15 euros. What about 8 euros?
Would 8 euros be okay?
Voila.
There you go.
What else do you like?
2 steps down. That sounds good.
Guess I'm just not in a buying mood.
When you come back, maybe then I have what you like.
I'll remember that.
Merci. Au revoir.
I wonder if you can read that outdoor gardening book. Because I know a lot of the books in this game you can read and they actually have some relevance to the game, but I'm not sure that one does. And we've got this. That also wakes me up when I'm falling asleep to this game. Les Trous de Monique? Monique's stuff.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. If you like the bargains, you have come to the right place. What captures the eyes?
Well,
Okay, I think we need 2 things from her.
what's the price of this lava lamp?
That lamp is very special. The
I'm
truth
sure.
which rises and falls inside it, unlike any I have ever seen. Watching it will entertain you for hours. And I am selling it for only 20 euro.
How about 10 euros?
10 euros sounds about right to me.
My price is 20
Ow.
euro. You may take or leave.
Alright,
I'll take it.
It is yours. See anything else you like?
This is from Scarlet Hand. It's the key for the monolith.
Does this cost very much?
The traffic cone is one of my favorites. So colorful and so useful. With it, I myself learned to park my car parallel. And I ask only 10 euro for it.
Yeah, I failed the parallel parking part of my driving test. I never need to do it. Okay.
I'll
5
give you
euros.
5 euros for it.
It is yours.
Nice.
See anything else you like?
Actually, I don't see anything else.
Here, new things come
I had a lava
and
lamp
old
too.
things
I've
go
had
all
a
the
couple of
time.
lava lamps.
You must come back.
I might just do that. Au revoir.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
I would really like one, actually, as an adult. Okay. Do we have this thing, which doesn't really do anything right now. We have this
Bonjour,
guy.
mademoiselle. Monsieur Marchand, à votre service.
Bonjour, Monsieur Marchand.
American tourist?
Sort of. Is that okay?
I like Americans. They are smart. I sell good stuff and they can tell.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
what are you going to buy?
Well,
Okay, so if we look in our bag, we have one thing that is round and green, like the bucket. One thing that is round and red, like the round red thing. And this one is orange and round, like the stool. So now we need something blue and round. which
what's
is
in
this.
here? A movie?
Oui, it contains an American short
Oh,
film.
well, that's
I'm not sure if it is about
That's
the
good,
beloved beast of
Claudia.
burden in Tibet or about someone who talks a lot. But it has won many awards. And the fact that it is in a nice blue canister makes it well worth 84 euro.
That's a lot of money. How about 42?
I think it's probably worth more like 42 euros.
Vendu. What else tickles the fancy?
Nothing.
I really don't want to buy anything right now.
By any chance, does Mademoiselle wish to earn some money?
Maybe.
That's
How?
creepy.
The tourists,
You can't just say
they
that
like
to a young
buy
woman in
hand-painted
Paris.
reproductions of famous works of art. But as you can see, it is difficult for me to paint them. But for a
difficult for
young
me
woman
to
such
paint
as
them.
you, it is easy.
You want me to paint the reproductions?
You see? The lines are already
Not
there.
reproductions,
You look at the original
approximations.
painting, you put paint on your brush, you paint between the lines. Voila! A painting which the tourists will gabble up.
Gabble
And I
up.
pay you 15 euro for each one you complete. Do you wish to start now?
Maybe.
May we?
But of course.
But of course. He says that he can't paint because he's missing an arm, or he has an injured arm. You can kind of tell when you see him from a different angle. The Mona Lisa. So, I have been to Paris, and I have been to the Louvre. And I just thought of that the other day, and I was like, I've been to the Louvre. I can't believe I've been there. I've been there because when I was a teenager when I went, so like it didn't really mean that much. I didn't really know what it was. I didn't really appreciate it for what it was. And as an adult, I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe I was there." And I wish that I had appreciated it when I was there. But I did not see the Mona Lisa. And you could probably guess why, because there's a lot of people who make complaints about it. The Mona Lisa, when you think of the Mona Lisa, nope, that's not her face. When you think of the Mona Lisa, you think of like this big, fabulous portrait, you know. It's actually very small. It's actually like, it's like, I don't know. It's like the size of a calendar. I think, like just a normal, regular wall calendar. And it's always surrounded by people, because obviously it's the most popular thing in that place. 1 second, I gotta let my dog in. Bonjour, Polichienne.
Ooh, puppy. You want to get on the bed? You want to get on the bed? I'll help you. I'll help you.
So it's surrounded by people. It's like tiny on a wall, like all by itself, and it's surrounded by crowds of people constantly. And so it's basically the size of a postage stamp when you can look at it. Oh, you saw Mayan ruins? Oh, that's cool. Yeah. So I've been to the Louvre, but I have not seen the Mona Lisa. Not really. I saw it from a distance, and like I said, it was like the size... It's like the size of a postage stamp from where I was standing. It might as well have been the size of a postage stamp.
Hey, puppy.
If I was on camera, I'd show him to you. I've featured him on my channel before. You can see him in my originals Mystery of the Seven Keys Let's Play. Let me see. What am I doing? There we go. Okay, and... Oh, I didn't do this. And light green.
Monsieur, how's this?
Magnifique! You have done excellent work, and for that, I reward you. Do you wish to paint another?
Sure.
Of course.
But of course.
But of course. And now we'll paint this Van Gogh painting. Or Van Gogh. I don't know how to pronounce his name. It was always Van Gogh when I was a kid. But I think it's pronounced Van Gogh in, like, Doctor Who, so I was really confused. I wish they had more paintings. I think that would have been more fun instead of just 2. You heard that Da Vinci took so long to paint the Mona Lisa because he was inventing the scissors? That's probably true. Is that the right orange? I guess I don't have many options. Is it the same one? Did I see the Doctor Who Van Gogh special? Probably. I don't know if it was a special. I know they did an episode on him. I know I've seen it, but I saw it once and it was so long ago. I couldn't even tell you what it was about. I'm not even entirely sure what season it was. I couldn't even tell you which Doctor it was. If I had to guess, I'd say 11, but I'm not sure about that. It's been so long since I've seen Doctor Who. Since Disney bought it, I have lost all interest. Let's see. This is a tougher one. It's kind of harder to see. I referenced the exact episode. Okay. All right, I'm sure. Unless there's multiple Van Gogh episodes, sure. I probably did. What? What is this one? Oh. You stopped watching after Peter Capaldi. Who's Peter Capaldi again? You mean, I hate to say it. You mean the old guy? He was number 12, right? Yeah, I think he was number 12. It's not done. What? What'd I do wrong? It looks good. What? Oh.
Monsieur, how's this?
Another fine job. Here is your money. Do you wish to paint another?
Not right now. Maybe later.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
Oof. Water fountain. Yeah, the old guy. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yes, 12, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much the last season I saw, I believe, was his season. He's the one with the angry eyebrows. I remember so little about that season, but I remember him saying that when he was first discovering his new body. He was like, "Look at those eyebrows. They're angry eyebrows." What am I doing? We got everything, yeah? I think that's good. We're probably good. That's probably good. Oh, I was gonna do a question mark. Maybe. Van Goof? We'll do that. Alright. Okay. Let's go to the Hotel de Ville. If this hotel doesn't scare you, no evil thing will.
Oui?
Oh, oui. Excusez-moi. Mais êtes-vous Monsieur Traquenard?
I'm sorry to bother you, but are you Jean-Michel Traquenard?
Not Traquenard. It is Jean-Michel Traquenard.
Jean-Michel Traquenard.
Traquenard! Traquenard!
Traquenard.
Enough! What can I do for you, Mademoiselle?
Drew. Nancy Drew. I've just started working for Manette as an assistant.
Oh? What happened to Ezer?
Ezer.
Ezer?
Ezer Mickey.
Huh? Oh, Heather McKay. No, Heather still works for Manette. I'm kind of working for both of them.
Our Lady of the Mask has fired 3 assistants in the past 5 months. I hope you are not next. In fact, that Ezer has managed to avoid the axe for this long is truly remarkable. So, do you, like Heather, hope to leave your mark on the world of couture?
I have no desire to design wild and crazy dresses, if that's what you mean.
Then you are an intelligent young lady, Nancy. In the world of couture, a single creation worn by someone famous to a high-profile event, such a dress can be worth a fortune in publicity, which makes it a desperately competitive world. A dog-eat-dog world. A world where bad things can and do happen to good people. You must order something. I insist. La carte, s'il vous plaît.
La carte.
Oh, but I'm really not hungry.
Mademoiselle.
Thank
Hush.
you. I mean, merci.
Order anything you want. Everything here is superb. And Henri, he is the best waiter in all of France.
Well, in that case...
All right. So, we've got the croque monsieur, which is a toasted ham and cheese sandwich. I make them all the time. It means Mr. Crocodile, literally. It's just an affectionate name for grilled ham and cheese. Although I think they make it a little different. I think they make it with mayo and stuff. They have it's fancier than just a grilled ham and cheese sandwich. But I had a croque monsieur, but not in Paris. I actually had it in London. I had it at a pub when we went to the pub to have the pub experience, which is interesting. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Croisse de grenouille is frog's legs. Crème de glace, that's ice cream. Cassoulet, I'm not entirely sure what that is. And quenelle, I have no idea what that is either. Let's just.
I'd like the croque monsieur.
Très bien.
Croque monsieur. The croque monsieur.
Merci. Henri, ajoutez-le mon édition, s'il vous plaît.
Certainement.
Ah, ham and cheese grilled on a baguette. One of my favorites.
Yum.
Never been to Europe. Oh, you should go.
As we say in the U.S.
Maybe not right now, but you should go.
Excusez-moi, mademoiselle.
So, what else do you wish from me?
Do you have any idea why Minette wears that mask?
I believe she is the victim of botched plastic surgery.
Do you have proof?
No, but I tell you this, Nancy. Some women with noses that would put birds of prey to shame are perfectly content with their appearance, while others with acceptable features are convinced they are more hideous than Frankenstein. Self-image. It can make people do strange things.
If you had to name Minette's worst enemy, who would that be?
Ugo Batelli, without a doubt. Not only do he and Minette have similar design styles, so that they are constantly competing for the same couture clients, but both of them are unthinking, socially inept egoists. It is a rare week that goes by without one of them insulting the other.
Do you know of anyone else with a grudge against Minette?
Other than the people she has fired unfairly, the model she has treated badly, and the vendors she has harassed over the years? No. You ask very curious questions, Mademoiselle Drew. They make me think you know more than you are saying. And as a member of the press, I'm not sure that I like that.
Do you have a real office somewhere?
When I'm writing my column, I go to my office at Glam Glam. When I'm researching my column, I come here. I have my telephone, which can do everything save sing the Marseillaise, good food, and a chair for whomever stops by.
How can I contact this Hugo Butterly person?
His phone number is right here in my digital assistant. Of course, it's
You
extremely
can't call those
unlikely
other
that you will be able to
numbers,
talk to him
and
in
it's an
person.
Easter egg, I
Even
believe.
I occasionally have trouble penetrating the wall of sycophants that surrounds him. So, what else do you wish from me?
Thank you for talking to me.
D'accord.
D'accord. Oh, it just takes me right to the station. Okay. I mean, there's nowhere else to go, but anyway. Rue du Bac? Sure. Ah.
No, don't say anything. Let me guess. You lost your passport, so you're looking for the American consulate to get it replaced. Only you wound up here because you asked a Parisian for directions, and you thought you understood what he said, only you didn't. Am I right?
Actually, I'm looking for Dieter von Schwesterkrank.
Dieter von Schwesterkrank. Please don't tell me you're a would-be model who thinks her career would take off if only I would photograph her.
No, my name's Nancy Drew. Minette sent me here to pick up some fabric photos.
I regret to say I have not printed them up yet, nor will I have time to do so for quite a while. Had I used my digital cameras, there would be no problem, but unfortunately, the essence of those fabrics was better captured by film.
You're not really going to make me go back to Minette and tell her that, are you?
I'd forgotten how unpleasant she can be when things don't go her way. Do you know how to make prints?
No.
Then you will learn. There is a binder on the bookshelf that will tell you how to make prints with the paper I use, which is Krollmeister Eschachrome PB paper. The darkroom is through the door with the red light by it, and the 4 negatives from which prints need to be made are next to the enlarger. I'm sure you'll do fine.
Van will view Weeks. That's what his accent makes me think of. We've got
Just make sure you don't knock over anything in there. Some of those chemicals are extremely volatile.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Whoa, look at all those bottles of chemicals.
Yeah.
One false move and boom.
Yeah, we'll get there in a second. Let's finish looking around.
What's this?
That's just a toy I made when I was a boy. Go ahead and play with it if you want. I still do.
Cool.
Nice camera. Is it digital?
Yes, very high res though. Very limited capacity. Would you like to borrow it?
That's all right. Thank you anyway.
If you change your mind, let me know.
Alrighty. Fishy, 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 fishy. Alright, this is the binder that he's talking about. This tells you how to use the enlarger, whatever it is. So you're gonna press that button first and expose the picture to light. Insert the negative you desire into there, then turn the lights off, and then you turn this on for 2 to 9 seconds.
Enlarger, negatives, developer, stop bath, fixer. May I take this binder into the dark room with me?
Leave it in here, please. If you take it in there, you might spill something on it.
Ugh. Okay, and then this one for 7 to 12 seconds. This one for 5 seconds, and this one for 8 to 15 seconds. And the thing is, the light is going to be off, so you're going to have to guess kind of where it is. Alright, so what I actually do is I do kind of in the middle, so that I don't count too fast or too slow compared to the game. So I'll do like 4 or 5 seconds for that one. Actually, I think you could do 5 seconds for all of them. That would just make it easier, wouldn't it? Yeah, so I'll show you how to do it. Okay, and like this puzzle is difficult, but I have a hard time not liking it because it's very nostalgic for me. Me and my sister played this game a lot when we were kids, and we would put like tape on the monitor to see where each of where we needed to click. And I don't do that anymore, but I just have a fond memory of that. Okay, so let's...
These must be the negatives.
The negative end? Okay, so... we have about here, and here, and we have, okay, so this is like, lines up with like, to the end of the menu button. This is like, somewhat in between these and the purse. This is over the purse, and this is over the help button. You flush the toilet? Yeah. I'm gonna do that too. So there is a cheat you can do. You can just turn around and flush the toilet 9 times, and it skips the puzzle, which I think is clever. I think there should be something like that in every Nancy Drew game for every terrible puzzle. And I will do that, but I am going to do it legitimately first. I'm going to do one legitimately, and then I'll just do the toilet for the rest of them. Okay, so.
Oh my gosh, it's pitch black in here.
Yeah, it is.
With all those chemicals around, I'm going to have to be real careful.
Alright. Yeah. Oh. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Okay. And then 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi.
Something tells me I didn't have it in the developing fluid for the right amount of time.
No!
Oh no, I wrecked it.
Here. Let me go back. No. Nancy. Why are you playing? Why are you playing in the Fixer fluid? I thought 5 seconds would work. Yeah, 7. Oh, 7 to 12. Yeah, no, 5 isn't long enough. Dang it. Alright, 8 seconds. We'll do 8 seconds. For the second one. Alright, let's try again. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Shoot. Dang it. Oh, I was a little high. Okay. Alright. Well, that's what happens when you fail. I did that on purpose. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi. Okay.
That
can't come on! Oh, I was a little too high again. Okay. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi. Oh,
I'll bet I didn't use the enlarger.
What am I doing? I just kept counting.
No.
I just kept counting. What? I don't know why. I just kept going. I didn't think about what I was doing or nothing. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay. Maybe I should just flush. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Okay. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi. Okay. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Okay. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi.
I probably didn't do the fixer part right. Shoot, I
Son
must
of
have
a-
made a mistake.
Sacre bleu! Oh, 5 seconds is too short. Dang it! 8 seconds. Or 10, or whatever. Ah! One Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi.
I broke my timer, so you'll have to count to yourself.
3,
You know, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Mississippi 6, Mississippi 7, Mississippi 8, Mississippi. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi.
Uh-oh. One
Mother!
chemical plus another chemical equals...
Oh. Dieter! What a jerk. Okay. Okay. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi.
There. All done. 1 down, 3 to go. It's a picture of fabric, all right.
Yeah, this is a tricky one. So we're gonna cheat. We're gonna be a cheater, pumpkin eater. One, 2. Three. Four. 5. 6. And Dieter must be like, what is she doing in there? 7. I think it's 7. 8. 9. Maybe it is 10. Or maybe I miscounted. Ah.
There. I'll just put them in an envelope and I'll be all set.
Go. Awesome.
Ah, you made the prints. Now
I
you
guess I
get
have
to
to
have
talk
the
to him.
pleasure of delivering them to Monsieur Traquenard.
I've met him. He seemed okay.
He's a conceited nixnut who thinks far too highly of himself and far too little of everyone else to do his job fairly.
Heather didn't seem to like him very much either.
I refuse to bow and scrape when I'm in his presence, and he resents me for it. He's not used to that. You see, most people are so afraid he'll write something bad about them that as far as they're concerned, whatever Jean-Mi wants, Jean-Mi gets, no questions asked.
Why does Jean-Mi need those prints?
Heather said that he wants to use them to illustrate an upcoming story about modern fabrics.
What's your opinion of Minette's assistant, Heather McKay?
Heather's a bright girl. Her crush on me is unfortunate, but I can handle it.
She has a crush on you?
It's obvious to me that she does. Dealing with models the way I do day in and day out, I've gotten pretty good at knowing what women are thinking and feeling.
Do a lot of women have crushes on you?
Oh, yes. You see, models do their best work in front of photographers they feel they can trust. So to thrive professionally, I've worked hard to develop an aura of compassion and trustworthiness. Unfortunately, all women recognize and respond to it, regardless of the fact that I will never return their affections, Heather included.
No, pauvre Heather.
It was fun talking to you.
Auf Wiedersehen.
I low-key want to write fanfiction about Heather and Dieter. I may or may not have already started. Alright. Alright, one last location. Blas Manche.
Come in, set your things down and come on over here. Hi, JJ Ling. I shake your hand, but I get flour all over you. Oh, and Heather called and told me about your luggage. No worries. I have plenty of clothes in every size imaginable. Your bedroom's down that hall. The airline lost my luggage once, told me it was gone for good and paid me $100. Then 5 years later, my suitcase shows up on my doorstep. And a bill for the $100 they'd paid me. Plus interest.
Oh my gosh, really?
What? You don't believe me?
Actually, no.
Ooh, you're honest, you're smart. You and I are gonna get along great.
You would read that
Drew.
fanfiction?
You were right not to believe me. I made it up. See, to be a good model, you kind of have to be a good actress too. So sometimes I make things up, you know, just for practice. Just to see if I can get people to believe me.
You were pretty believable.
I've got some people convinced that I won the lottery and am actually a millionaire. It's kind of fun. You like chocolate chip cookies?
You're not making them on my account, are you?
Heck no. I'm about 3 pounds shy of being the perfect size 12 that I need to be for Minette. I have a very high metabolism. So, I make cookies, I eat cookies, and since you're here, I share cookies.
Why does Minette want you to be a size 12?
Contractually, I have to be a size 12. See, Minette is into curves, so she designs clothes for full-figured curvy women. Because I signed on to be a fitting model, I have to maintain the ideal size 12 weight and shape.
What's a fitting model?
A fitting model puts on samples from a designer's latest line, so the designer can create each piece on a real live person instead of a dress form. It's not very exciting. In fact, it's totally boring. Plus, you're always getting stabbed with pins. But it pays the bills.
Does anyone else live here?
Nope, it's just me. And you now. Managed to get a short-term lease. Soon as I'm done being Minette's fitting model, I am out of here.
Can you think of anyone who might be out to get Minette?
Well, Dieter, obviously.
Is he the only person you can think of?
There's always Hugo Butterly, I guess. He and Minette are always taking potshots at each other. Although that's probably because they know the fashion media eat that sort of stuff up.
Heather wants me to pick up an envelope from you.
Oh yeah, it's right over there. Heather needed a bunch of personal information so they can pay me, but I refused to give it out over the phone. I'm real paranoid about that sort of stuff. Don't ask me why, I just am. Go ahead and take it to her.
See you later.
See ya.
Okay. So I have the stuff for Minette, so that's what we'll do next. But after that, let's see. I need to take the prince to Jean-Mi. And then take envelope to Heather. Okay. Okay.
Get the phone, please.
Bonjour, Minette's House of Design.
Bonjour, est-ce que c'est Heather?
Would you like to speak with Heather?
All I want is for someone there to tell me how the ensemble I'm paying Minette's design for me is coming along. Winter is almost upon us, you know. I'm getting a tad antsy.
I understand. And your name is?
Prudence Rutherford.
Prudence Rutherford?
And she was in the
shoot.
last game we
I know
played,
you.
too.
I talked to you when I was working at the Beach Hill Museum in Washington, D.C. I'm Nancy Drew, remember? You sent me a copy of your fire ruby necklace. You know, the one that had been stolen.
Oh, good heavens, yes, of course, Nancy Drew. Why, as I understand it, it was largely because of your investigatory prowess that my real necklace was recovered soon thereafter. What on earth is a nascent detective like you doing answering the telephone for Minette? Get down from there. Excuse me, dear.
Nancy, tell her the designs are done and will be shipped to her by the end of the week. Then go to the work table and finish them.
You want me to finish them?
The instructions are all right there. Piece of cake.
Are you? Why my husband insists on sitting here in my study in his soggy tennis talks when he has the run of the whole villa is beyond me. Oh dear. Thanks to that scallywag, I've quite forgotten what we were talking about.
This response from Nancy is so stupid.
I was just about to tell you that I'm working for Minette because I'm interested in fashion design.
Fashion design? You?
Yes. See, the more I learned about the way ancient Maya dressed, the more interested I became in how modern people dress.
That's just silly, dear.
Yes, well, in any case, we'll be sending you the finished designs for the ensemble.
Nancy's so
very
bad at
shortly.
lying. How did she get this far?
I'm sure they're going to knock my socks off and blow me away, as you young people like to say. Lucille, get the deodorizer, please. Philip's been in here again, I'm afraid. Goodbye, dear. Or shall I say, à tout à l'heure.
À tout à l'heure. Alright. We'll do that puzzle in a bit. Let's go ahead. Oh.
If you need to talk to Minette, good luck. She's playing that
kidding me.
ridiculous online game she's obsessed with and refuses to do anything else until she gets the highest score. It
Alright.
is so aggravating.
Okay. Alright, let's play that game. Now we can play this. This is not fun, by the way. Like, I like matching games, but holy crap, is this impossible. What the heck? You can't even see anybody. They all look the same. Don't see him anywhere. Jeez. This is stupid. Also, this music is terrible. Oh my goodness. This is the worst. Yeah, their faces should be in color. It's unnecessarily difficult. Ugh. No, 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 no. Yeah, no, this is terrible. Honestly, if you can't see something right away, just don't even try. Oh, I thought he was Brady. Oh. Bubkiss. I got Bubkiss. I'd rather stick pins in my eyes. Hold on. That was good.
All right.
All right. Nice.
I got the highest score. Or should I say Carol did.
Oh my gosh, I did it. Heather, I won. I got the highest score. Send Nancy in here. We've got work to do, and I am on a roll.
You're a genius. Now get in there before she decides she has to beat that score.
Ah, you have some stuff for me. Let's see it. How absolutely positively rude. The lava lamp, the rings, the canister, the cone. They're perfect. I adore them all. Now go away, I have work to do.
Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and save it.
Uh-oh. Dad made me promise not to go anywhere by myself after dark. This'll have to wait until tomorrow.
Alright. Alrighty. Oh, I meant to give Heather the letter, the envelope, before leaving. Oh well. Oh, and I didn't finish looking around this place either. Uh-oh. Well, there's a... Oh, actually, we can still read it. There's a newspaper in here that I didn't read from yesterday, but I think it's in here. Alright, this was yesterday's. Grower discontent results in mint shortage. So, growers are discontent about mint being too cheap. They're not making enough money, so they went on strike, and so now there's a mint shortage. And then this one for today. It's been an especially wet summer with basements flooding and stuff. I think... Oh, there's this too. Zoo. This gentleman likes to explore the forbidden sections of the catacombs of Paris, and he knows all about them. And he has a phone number in here too. I don't know if we can call him yet, though. I don't know if we need to know about the catacombs yet. I can try, though. I'll write it down. Call Zoo. Yes, yes, I am Zoo. You are the most luckiest person in the monde. I say that regularly. Okay. Let's go see Jean-Mi then, and give him his plinths.
Ah, are those the photos Minette promised me?
Yes. In fact, they came straight from Dieter von Schwesterkrank's darkroom.
I did it myself.
I printed them up myself.
You are quite doué as a photo developer. Bravo for you, Nancy Drew. Merci. I was afraid Ezer had forgotten. So, you had the pleasure of meeting Herr von Schwesterkrank, eh?
It sounds like you don't like him.
Not like Dieter? C'est impossible. Dieter is a very enterprising young man, which in most cases is good, but when arrogance enters the picture, pff. So, what else do you wish from me?
I'm staying with JJ Ling, the model. Do you know her?
But of course, I know everyone who is anyone when it comes to fashion. And Gigi, she is a breath of fresh air.
But what about JJ Ling?
Gigi.
You mean Gigi Ling?
No, I mean JJ.
Gigi.
JJ.
En français, you pronounce G like J and J like G. She may very well be JJ in America, but in France, she is Gigi.
Has she done modeling for any other designers in Paris?
She did a lot of work earlier this year for Ugo Bottoli.
Really?
Which, I do not doubt, is why Minette was so eager to use her. Unfortunately for Gigi, I assume she told you how she was tricked into a current contract with Minette.
No, she didn't. Minette tricked her?
If you do not know, you will have to ask Gigi. Just because I know everything that happens in the world of haute couture does not mean that I repeat everything.
We'll talk again later, okay?
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Alrighty. So that's done. Save it. Gigi. Okay. And then... Where are we going? Oh yeah. There's a...
What's up?
Do you work for Minette because you want to be a fashion designer too?
Well, I studied at Rhode Island School of Design and Central St. Martin's in London, so I kind of like to think that I already am a fashion designer. I work for Minette mostly so I can develop some contacts and get a feel for the business end of things.
I'd love to see some of the things you've designed.
Well, I'd love to show them to you.
Heather, my pencil's missing. It was right here and now it's gone. You walked off with it again.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
I'm telling you, it's not here.
Did you check behind your ear?
Oh.
My portfolio can wait. If she came out and caught me showing you my designs instead of hers, yikes.
Here's that envelope I picked up from JJ. I almost forgot.
No problem.
I'll let you get back to work.
Okay.
And that's done. Alrighty.
Are the designs I'm supposed to finish for Prudence Rutherford under here?
You got it.
Alright. This is probably the best puzzle in the game, I would say. I think I'm right in saying that. Sunny, I've selected the clothing and accessories for Prudence Rutherford, but forgot about her rules for each season's outfits. Please read through them and assemble the correct outfit. Start with summer and then move on to cruise and then fall season. The outfit should include something for the head, face, bottom, top, feet, and an accessory to hold. Also, Prudence firmly believes that patterns or prints not be considered as colors for her rules. When you've correctly assembled an outfit, Heather will tell you right away. If she ignores you, you didn't make it right. Okay. And so here are some of the things that Minette designed. Very fancy.
First thing I need to do is flip up this plastic sheet.
And these are the rules for her summer outfit. Summer's my least favorite season, but one must look smashing at all times. In these dog days, I can be sporty, tranquil, domestic, capricious, and professional, so please consider the following for my outfit design. I need chromatic consistency. 3 pieces of clothing must be of the same color. No purses. I cannot be bothered with this formality during summer. Nothing white, blonde, or yellow. Give me color and radiance. I want my feet to be furry. I've maintained my youthful looks all of these years and need at least some sort of sun protection on my body. No patterns and no leather, please. Rain gear would be completely inappropriate for this ensemble. To reflect the arboreal growth, I need green on my legs and head. Prudence Rutherford. Okay. I forget what she said. 3 pieces of clothing must be same color. Okay. No purses. Nothing white, blonde, or yellow. Okay. She wants furry feet. Sun protection. No patterns, no leather. So green. Okay. She wants her feet to be furry. But she doesn't want white. So do pink slippers. Sun protection. Sunglasses? I believe she does this situation.
Good job!
Alright. My cruise wear must speak to my aura and challenge the boring and pretentious mindsets one often encounters in these arbitrary but necessary meetings of my peers. No skirts! I want to show as much skin as possible. Ooh, Prudence. Must not include any clothing or accessories from my summer outfit. No jeans. So last year. My head and face must be consistently themed. No primary colors are yellow. Yellow is a primary color. What does she think the primary colors are? They don't reflect well in the sea. To reflect my environment, I need one item that's tropical. Nothing black. I want to be seen. Alright, well, the tropical item is gonna be the pineapple purse. She wants to show as much skin as possible. Does this count as jeans? I don't even think jeans are on here. Oh, you know what? I bet that does count as jeans. Maybe those are what she's thinking? Oops.
You're on a roll.
Prudence Rutherford is a furry. Confirmed. I knew it. For my fall ensemble, I want something dashing, but a bit reserved. Something funky, but not upstaging. To wit, please consider and do not deviate from my wishes. If my outfit contains something black, it must also contain something white, so obviously it's going to have something black and white in her outfit. The clothing I wear as a top cannot be a single color. Okay, something black and white then. No red for fall. There's plenty of beautiful red in the trees. A bow would be completely inappropriate for this season. While it can be rainy in Kansas, I insist that I only have one piece of rain gear in the ensemble. Nothing sporty. No dark sunglasses and nothing with braids. No clothing or accessories that would make me think of animals or plants. Black or white is okay, but should not appear above the neckline. It is chilly in Topeka, so please no short sleeves or short pants. Okay. Black or white? Black. Oh, so like white pants and like a black purse? Rain boots? I forget what she's wearing on her head. Oh. Is it this? It is.
Well, that's that. All 3 outfits are ready for you to send to Prudence.
Excellent.
They're Trey rude. Alright, cool. That's done. Let's see if we can call Zoo. I believe Zoo would appear here already. I can try. No. Okay. Alright, we can't call Zoo yet. That's fine. Okay. Let's see if we can talk to people.
What?
Why do you wear that mask?
This mask is a statement, Nancy. It's my way of telling society that it pays far too much attention to the face. I design clothes for the person. I'm telling society, forget the face. Look at the person. Look at my creations. The colors, the fabrics, the lines I choose. They are meant to enhance the person, not the face. The person. The face is inconsequential.
I thought maybe you were just trying to save money on makeup. That was a joke.
Any more questions?
Nancy is so uncomfortable.
I better get back to work.
Good.
Ugh. I'd hate working for this woman.
Heather, where is JJ?
I told you, she's not answering her phone.
Heather, I don't want excuses. I want JJ now.
Nancy? It seems that Minette has finally thought up all the designs she needs for her spring collection. But instead of putting them down on paper, like a normal designer, she insists on creating them on a live model. Hence her sudden, desperate need for JJ.
Why isn't JJ answering her phone?
Who knows? Sometimes I think she's even more neurotic than Minette.
I'll head over to her apartment and see what the problem is.
Heather, I don't want excuses. I want JJ now.
Go like the wind.
Alrighty.
Oh, goody, you're back. I'm really bored. Let's play Hangman. You know how to play, right?
No, actually, I don't.
It's real easy. All you do is try to guess what 6-letter word I'm thinking of. You just say a letter, and if it's a letter in the word I'm thinking of, I'll write it down. If it's not in the word, I'll also draw part of the guy who's getting hanged. If I finish the stick figure before you guess the word, you lose. So, you ready?
Ready.
Sure. I like to start with vowels.
A.
That's a winner.
E.
Correct.
I already think I know it.
P.
Oh, no I don't. Alright.
I.
You lose.
That's probably all the vowels that are in that word. Balance?
B.
Nope. N.
N.
No. Wow. What is it?
K.
Oh my gosh, what on earth? What word could this be?
L. R.
Correct.
D.
Oof. I still don't know what it is. There's 2 letters left and I don't know what it is. Karate? No, it isn't. K. Garage?
G.
There
You
it is.
won. Play again?
No thanks.
Anytime you want to play, just let me know.
Is it true you were tricked into working for Minette?
My agent led me to believe the contract I was signing was for a standard modeling gig. It wasn't until I arrived in Paris that I realized I'd actually signed on to be Minette's fitting model. I could be stuck here for a month.
Was there anything you could do about it?
About the contract? No, but about my agent. I had him take me to the hottest restaurant in Paris, and after ordering the most expensive meal I could, I stood up, dumped the dessert tray over his head, told him he was fired, then shoved him backwards into the fountain.
Wow. Wait, is this real or are you lying?
Oh, come on.
What? You don't believe me?
Not really, no.
You're catching on.
No! I wanted that to be true! That was a good story! Okay.
Minette needs you at her studio. In fact, she's been screaming for you, literally.
Too bad. I'm not going anywhere until these mint chocolate chip cookies are finished.
But if I go back there without you, Minette'll fire me.
Too bad. Silly me, I just said that, didn't I?
Look, go to the studio. I'll finish those for you, okay? I'll do a great job, I promise.
Well, I'll head over there. But I'm going to call you before I set one foot inside Minette's studio. And if those aren't done, or if you try to lie...
Just go, please?
Well, all right. Everything you need is right here. Recipe, baking sheet, mixing bowl, measuring cups and spoons, ingredients, and if you mess up and want to start over, just turn around and dump it down the sink. One problem though, the recipe calls for fresh mint, only I had to toss the sprig I had because it was moldy. So you're going to have to go out and find some more, which could be hard because there's some kind of mint shortage thing going on. Oh, and I'm also out of brown sugar. I think there's a way to substitute for it using molasses somehow, but that's your problem now. Remember, I'm going to call you when I get to Minette's. If those cookies aren't done, I'm going to go shopping instead, and Minette's going to go bonkers. Ta-ta!
Alright. So there's a couple things we need to get before we do this. Oh, and something just occurred to me. What if we have to call Zoo from... What if we have to call Zoo from here? No, it still won't let me. Okay, that's fine. Nope, nope. Okay, let's go here first. So you can go to Pont-Neuf and buy mint, but it's cheaper to get mint here on your
Mademoiselle Drew, what is it now?
Do you think I could order something?
Order anything you like, but know that this time you will pay for it.
No problem.
La carte, s'il vous plaît.
May I please have the crème de glace?
Très bien. Ça fait 5 €.
That will be €5.
Bye-bye, hard-earned cash.
Ice cream with a sprig of mint on top. So refreshing.
So
I need to take that mint so I can make those cookies for JJ.
I don't think that's enough mint, but okay, Nancy.
I think I'll save the mint for later.
As you wish.
What a weirdo.
That was wonderful.
Excusez-moi, mademoiselle.
I wish I had ice cream.
So, what else do you wish from me?
It was a pleasure talking to you.
D'accord.
Okay, so we got the mint, and now Pont-Neuf. There is a cookbook on Monsieur Marchand's table. See, he's got a hook for a hand.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Oh, there's a couple things.
As you can see, you have many new things to choose from. What intrigues you?
Well, let's see. What's in here?
If you are cooking and you run out of an ingredient, that book tells you what you can use in its place. So if you must cook, you must have that book. Fortunately, I charge only €8.
Would €4 do the trick?
Vendu.
Woohoo!
What else tickles the fancy?
I wonder if I should go ahead and buy
What's this
stuff
book
now.
about?
That is a very good book about codes which are commonly used. It is a mere €15.
How about €8?
Vendu. What else tickles the fancy?
This too?
What is this thing?
I have been told that it is probably a decoder used by those who resisted the German occupation of World War II.
Really? How much do you want for it?
Nothing, it is not for sale. It is a piece of history. I have it only as an eye-catcher.
But you're a businessman. You must be willing to part with it for something.
I will trade you one piece of history for another. You give me a bottle of Mouton Fouetté 1968, and I give you the decoder.
Deal. What's Mouton Fouetté?
Mouton Fouetté 1968 is a very rare beverage that is usually stored underground. Unfortunately, finding an intact bottle has become next to impossible. But if you want the decoder, the impossible is what you must do. So, get me a bottle of Mouton Fouetté 1968. I will accept nothing less. In the meantime, what else tickles the fancy?
A wetsuit.
Not just any wetsuit. It used to belong to a friend of the famous undersea explorer Jacques Cousteau. A friend who is said to have shared many adventures with him. For that reason, I sell it for €125.
Oof, €31. That's all I'll pay.
Vendu. What else tickles
I
the
swindled him! That's... oh.
Is this pie tin very expensive?
Very cheap. €15.
15 euros? Get out of here with that.
I'd rather pay you €8.
Vendu. What else tickles the fancy?
I really don't want to buy anything right now.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
Okay, so now we have... well, we have this book that'll help us with the coding stuff when we get to that point. I'm not there quite yet, though. This.
Brown sugar.
Brown sugar can be replaced with white sugar and molasses. Good. So we'll go ahead and head back to the apartment. Okay. And we'll go ahead and get some molasses.
Well, here's some molasses. What are books doing in here? What in the world is JJ doing with books on electrical engineering?
No idea. That is very strange. And I don't think it's ever explained. I've heard there is a secret conversation you can have with her about it at some point, but I'm not sure how to do it, and I've never experienced it or seen it done. Alright, let's chop up the mint.
I'll just chop up this mint. There, I'm ready to start cooking.
Okay. Okay, so we need 3 cubes of butter. 1, 2, 3. And what I mentioned earlier about the food puzzle in this game being lame, this isn't the one I was talking about. I like this. I'm talking about the parfait one. 1 cup of white sugar. Half a cup of dark brown sugar. That's... What was it again? It's half a cup of white sugar and 1 teaspoon of molasses. Okay, so half a cup of white sugar and a teaspoon of molasses. Okay. 3 eggs. 1, 2, 3. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Two and a 1/4 cups of flour. So 1, 2. Yeah, this recipe is real, but yeah, the edges don't curl up. That's made up. I lost count. Was that 2? Hold on. How many? Oh, 2 and a 1/4. Okay. And a 1/4. And then half a teaspoon of baking soda. A 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Fresh mint. And then a cup of chocolate chips. Okay. Let's go. Uh-oh.
They look okay to me.
I did it wrong! Ruh-roh.
Hello?
Well, are they done?
No.
No.
Just checking.
I didn't know you could say no. No.
I think I'll throw this batch out.
There we go. I bet you those cookies were perfectly fine. Nancy did not need to dump them down the sink. Okay. Okay, 3 cubes of butter. 1, 2, 3. Alright, 1 cup of white sugar. And half a cup of dark brown sugar. So that's white sugar and molasses. 3 eggs. 1, 2, 3. teaspoon of vanilla. 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. 1, 2, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And mint, and then 1 cup of chocolate chips. Let's go. There we go.
Must be the mint that makes their edges turn up like that. I'll just cool the cookies off on this rack and I'll be all done. Hello?
Well, are they done?
They sure are.
Describe them.
Describe them?
Describe them. I've made them before, so I'll know you're lying if you fail to mention the one thing that makes them different from other cookies.
Well, their edges curl upwards?
Bingo! Nice going. Because of you, Minette is about to become a very happy camper.
Alright. That's done. Cool. Her timing is impeccable, it sure is. Okay. Let's go back. See what I can do.
Get the phone, please.
Wow, the phone goes off every time I enter.
Minette's House of Design.
I need to speak to Minette.
May I tell her who's calling?
No, just get her on the phone.
One moment, please.
Can I leave?
I can't leave while that guy's still on hold.
Oh. What can I do?
Ouch! Oh, quit whining. It's just a pin.
Minette, you have a phone call.
I do not want to be disturbed. Now go away.
But he's very insistent.
Go away or you're fired.
Okay. Oops, that's not the phone.
I'm sorry, she's busy. May I take a message? Hello? Hello?
Oh, that's the best.
Guess he hung up.
Those are the best phone calls. When you don't have to talk to them. Oh, hey, a note. Nancy, please go to Square du
parrot?
Ballon and buy a stuffed parrot. Okay. She's running errands. Okay. But you know what? While she's gone, we can do this puzzle. This is totally skippable, by the way. This is like the jazz puzzle in Final Scene. Oh, wait. Hold on. How am I... Wait. I'm supposed to get... I thought I was supposed to get it in there. Is this broken? What the hell? Why? Aren't I supposed to get it in there? Or am I supposed to get in there? Maybe I'm supposed to get in there. Too easy. There we go. too easy. Too easy. It's not over. Nothing ends until I say it does. Next time I will do much more than throw paint. So that's how paint got thrown on those dials. Wait, I just read that. This is the one we got earlier. And then this one. Your show will be a disaster. You'll never be able to show your face in Paris again. You alone are to blame. And then this one looks different.
The letters on this one look different than the letters on the others.
You are as mean as you are thoughtless, and it has to stop. Your punishment will come when you least expect it. Huh. Yeah, it has a different sentiment, too. Wonder who sent that one. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and buy a stuffed parrot. 'Cause why not? Who has the stuffed parrot? Isn't it him? I think he's the one with the stuffed parrot. Oh, it's Dieter!
That looks like Dieter. I wonder what he's doing. Hey, Dieter! Hi! No, wait! Dieter! Dieter! What did he run away for? That was weird. Looks like he left something on the bench. These must have fallen out of his pocket. Noisette Tornade. That's the woman who that historian was calling about. Why would Dieter be carrying this around?
This is an obituary of a woman named Noisette Tornade who used to live at the Moulin.
Bonjour. What intrigues Mademoiselle this time?
Well, let's see. Is this parrot very expensive?
The price is very reasonable. 20 euro.
Would you take half that? 10 euros?
Vendu. What else tickles your fancy?
I'm out here saving money.
I really don't want to buy anything right now.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. Je suis fatiguée. Je veux dormir. Or is it Je fatiguée? I think it's just Je fatiguée. Oh.
Now what?
You have to get them out of there!
Who? What happened?
This little box came from me, and when I opened it, all these bugs came pouring out. They're all over the place in there. You have to get them out before they lay eggs or something.
Maybe you should just call an exterminator.
No! Nothing good ever comes from killing things. Just go in there and put them back in the box they came in. Carefully. Don't kill any of them.
And if I were to refuse?
You'd be fired.
Right. Yuck. That must be the box they came in.
Oh, I forgot. You have to click on it. I don't know why what I was thinking.
Oh my gosh! The letters in these fonts look exactly like the ones that were used in one of those threatening notes Manette got. which means Heather must have sent it.
Heather. Sacre bleu.
Gotcha.
Heather is a liar.
Playtime's over, little guy. Or girl.
I told this lady when she called that you were too busy to respond. She's very persistent. Okay.
Dear Miss Manette, the books on the women of the French Resistance, exploits of Noisette Tornade, because she owned the windmill which you now own. Oh, this is from that historian who called before. Maybe she can help me figure out why Dita was carrying that obituary around.
And we should probably call her.
This fabric is so strange. It's soft and metallic all at the same time.
Alright.
If I were an insect, where would I hide?
Only 4 of them. That's disgraceful. Mother.
Missed it.
Mother.
Here, Buggy, Buggy, Buggy.
Come on. How do I have 3 more?
Ew! I thought working for a fashion designer was going to be glamorous.
Alright, 1 more. Come on. Seriously? What? Where's the last one?
I'm through making tea. Hopefully for good. Here, Buggy, Buggy, Buggy.
Is it timed or something? Like, is there like a... Is it on a timer?
Hey! Manette! Open the door!
No, I'm not letting you out until you catch all the bugs.
I'd love to. Really, I would. Alright, that's all.
There, that has got to be the last bug.
Got to be. Let me write down to call that lady. Call Lynn.
You can open the door now, Manette.
Did you get all of the bugs?
Yes, Manette.
How many are there?
I don't know, 9?
Are they all alive?
Yes, Manette.
Are you sure you didn't kill any?
Positive.
And they're all in the box?
Yes.
Okay, listen. I want you to take that box to the park and let those things go. Only I don't want to be here when you come out. Probably the only thing those twisted little vermin are thinking about right now is revenge.
Manette, they're cockroaches.
Exactly! So I want you to count to 10, and then, and only then, are you to come out of there, all right?
Anything you say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What a nut job.
Okay. Alright. Go to the park and let them out.
Okay, guys, end of the line. You are out of here.
Okay, cool. And then... let's go talk to Heather. Let's talk to Heather about what we found.
Did you get the stuffed parrot?
Here you go. What's it for, anyway?
It's a Manette thing. You wouldn't understand. No one would.
Why did you write Manette that threatening letter?
What? You think I wrote those letters?
I saw the memo you sent Manette about fonts. The letters on it match the letters on one of the threats I found in her dodo box.
You opened Manette's dodo box?
What I did is nothing compared to what you did.
Okay. Couple months ago, I got so fed up with her that I just had to get back at her somehow. I'd seen how upset those other letters made her, so I sent one of my own, but just that one. And I never intended to really do anything to her. I just wanted her to suffer. You know, emotionally.
Do you have any idea who sent her those other letters?
None, I swear. Look, you're not going to tell Manette about this, are you? There's really no need. It'll just upset her all over again. And she's so far behind as it is. And there's no telling how she'd take it out on me. Or on you, for that matter, just for telling her. So don't say anything to her, okay?
I'm gonna have to think about it. I'll see you later.
What do you think? Do you think I should tell on her? Because I don't normally, but I'm trying to play in a way that I don't normally play. And I don't want to. But I probably should. Let me know if you have an opinion. Let's see. Well, I know I can call Lynn, so let's go ahead and do that. Zip it. One 5 5 9 5 5 5 6 8 3 8.
Modern European History, Lynn Manrique.
Hello, my name is Nancy Drew. I'm calling from Paris. Actually, I talked to you earlier when you tried to call Manette.
She's finally calling me back? Wonderful. Please, put her on.
I'd like to, but I'm afraid she's still too busy to talk to you.
Oh.
But if you don't mind, could I ask you a couple of questions about Noisette Tornade?
Certainly.
You mentioned hidden plunder in your letter to Manette. What did you mean?
So
Some people said that during the war she took various pieces of artwork, mostly from churches, and stashed them away somewhere so they wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Were they recovered after the war?
The artwork remains lost to this day. No one knows exactly what Noisette took, or if indeed she took anything. You see, from 1942 until the liberation of Paris, Noisette worked as a translator for the Germans by day and an encoder for the French resistance by night. This, as you might imagine, made everyone suspicious of her, both French and Germans alike. And after the war, things got ugly. Especially when people found out she was romantically involved with a German soldier. His name was Hans von Schwesterkrank.
You're kidding me. Was he by any chance related to Dieter von Schwesterkrank, the fashion photographer?
I'm afraid I have no idea. Hans left Paris right after the war and never returned, leaving Noisette to fend for herself. She was tried as a collaborator in 1946 and acquitted, but the experience left her quite bitter. She never married, you know, very private person. She served as Paris's director of public works for more than 20 years, yet not one person has been able to tell me what her favorite color was. In any case, Noisette was terribly hurt that the city she loved had turned on her like that. After her trial, she told the press that the truth of what she'd done during the war resided in her and in the person and place she loved the most. And that was that. She never spoke of her wartime activities again. I assume that the person she was referring to was Hans von Schwesterkrank, who passed away a year or two ago, and that the place was her beloved Moulin, which is where she lived for almost half a century after the war. That's why I'm hoping Minette will allow me to visit it. Now, I've got a question for you. In the hours before she died, Noisette was said to have constantly muttered 3 words, red, left, green. Is there anything inside the Moulin that has to do with red, left, green? Anything at all?
No, but I'll keep that in mind and let you know if I see something.
I'd appreciate it. Any other questions?
What was the French resistance?
That was the name given to the various groups of men and women who did their best to undermine Germany's military occupation of France during World War II. Some would engage in strikes and sabotage, while others would collect and pass intelligence along to the Allies. Needless to say, their operations were highly covert and very dangerous.
What else can you tell me about the German occupation of Paris?
The German army entered Paris on June 14th, 1940, and after France formally surrendered on June 22nd, the Germans controlled the city. They took whatever they wanted, food, supplies, houses, artwork, and dictated how Parisians were to live their lives. Naturally, their presence was deeply resented. Some people ignored the situation as best they could. Some collaborated with the Germans, while others, like those in the resistance, fought back until the city was finally liberated on August 25th, 1944.
After the war, when she was the director of public works, what kind of things did Noisette do?
She oversaw many of the services which the citizens of Paris enjoyed every day. Streets, bridges, parks, their maintenance all came under Noisette's purview. She particularly enjoyed putting various forms of art on permanent display in various public places, especially parks.
What's the story behind the Cross of Lorraine?
The vertical bar crossed by 2 horizontal bars is an emblem that was first used by Joan of Arc, as well as the Dukes of Lorraine in the 15th century. But during and after World War II, it became a symbol of the French resistance. Nowadays, it's not unusual to see it on statues or monuments commemorating the period in French history from 1940 to 1945.
What did you mean when you said Noisette was tried as a collaborator?
Collaborators were French citizens who not only failed to resist the occupation, but actually helped the Germans keep it going. Because Noisette had worked for the Germans as a translator and had a German boyfriend, after the war, many of her countrymen automatically accused her of collaboration. When it was revealed that she had been a member of the resistance, instead of exonerating her, that just made some people think she'd been spying for the Germans too. As I said before, it was an ugly time, one which poor Noisette spent the rest of her life trying to forget.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
My pleasure. Bye.
Okay, so that's done. I believe we can talk to Dieter now. No, that's not where Dieter is.
someone's in the dark room. Mr. von Schwesterkrank? Are you in there?
Who's there?
Nancy Drew. I just wanted to ask you some questions.
I'm very busy. You'll have to come back.
I just wondered what you were doing in Square du Vert Galant Park.
I was just taking a walk.
You dropped an obituary about Noisette Tornade. Shall I leave it for you?
There's no need. I don't want it.
Why were you carrying it around?
Because I was going to send it to my grandmother. I thought she knew the woman. Turns out she didn't.
You also dropped some kind of trinket. Looks like a miniature clock.
That's something my great-uncle Hans gave me. It's actually a key. It opens the panel over there to the right of the bookshelf. He lived here during the war. The place has been in the family ever since.
What's behind the panel?
Go ahead and see for yourself. Just be prepared to go a little cuckoo.
Okay. Let's put this clock in here then.
What's up with this?
Alright. I think they all have to be 3, is that right? They all have to be the middle one. And it is time, as you can imagine. No thank you. This is awful. This might not be the best way to do this. Oh! That worked! Alright. I'll take it.
Mr. von Schwesterkrank? Believe it or not, that key your uncle gave you opened up some kind of passageway. Is it okay if I see where it goes?
A passageway? He never said anything about a passageway. Go ahead and explore it all you want. Just be careful. This building is very old.
Bonjour, madame.
It's a spider.
I wonder what that symbol means. The year when our despair ended. The year when my despair began.
I think you can assume that's 1945. I think that that's a reasonable assumption to make. Okay, shaggy. Oh, we're gonna need this to do some decoding. Dear Noisette, we thank you for your bravery and dedication for working with the Resistance. Please know that this work is extremely dangerous. Yada. 380. Okay, yeah. We gotta do this to set the 3 dials in correct position. And none of this is important yet. Not until we can get that decoder thing. So I think that's it. Ooh. And there's still plenty left. So I think we'll save it there. Try calling Zoo. Okay. Let me make a note to myself. Call Zoo. Hopefully we're able to do that now. We might not, but I'll give it a try. But I think I will end the stream there. Yeah, I wanted to go till about 9 o'clock. 2.5 hour stream, and I do believe that, it'll be about 2.5 hours, next time. But I think we are about halfway. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Please click the like button if you liked the stream. Click the subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. Turn on notifications so you can be notified the next time I go live. I actually think I might go live tomorrow as well. I have a free evening tomorrow, and so it might be nice to finish this game up tomorrow in the evening time, thereabouts. Yay! I'm glad you had fun. I had fun too. And my socials are linked in the description if you're interested. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a magical evening. Bye-bye!